In this video, I want to have a few disclaimers. This is in my opinion, and it's based on what I can tell. A contractor's way to read a contract and what to look for. This is not legal advice, but a suggestion from a contractor. I hope you find this video helpful and useful in seeking out responsible, reliable contractors in your state and neighborhood. Thank you. Let's go right to the bottom. Take a look where it says notes. Don't worry about everything else. Go straight to the bottom, and in red, it'll say notes. This is really important. So this contract is basically stating that the contractor will pull up the brick pavers in order to put in the drainage system needed to resolve the drainage issue, but they don't have the means to install the pavers. So they don't have the experience to install the pavers. Now, as a contractor, this is what I'm thinking. It's going to be a lot cheaper for the homeowner if they hire a drainage contractor. In this case, this is a drainage contractor's sample. So it would be a lot cheaper if that drainage contractor had the experience to put those brick pavers back. And I'm going to explain why. If you have to hire a hardscape crew to come in afterwards, you got to pay for the drive time. You got to pay for the trip. So if the drainage contractor is capable of reinstalling those brick pavers, it's going to be a big savings for the homeowner, because the drive time to get the equipment and the men there, that's already been calculated and put into the estimate for the drainage job. So it would be cheaper if you could find a contractor that did it all. So I want to encourage that. I want to teach that. I want homeowners to know that. When you start bringing in different contractors for all the different services needed, that's going to be very expensive. A one-stop shop, you can find a professional, and they will have the men, the different crews, and the resources to provide this for you. And you're going to get it done cheaper. By the time you pay your drainage contractor, and then you have to have a hardscape company come back and put those brick pavers back in place properly, that is going to be a very expensive added cost. The rest of this contract, the way it reads down in the notes, it doesn't come with electrical either. That's a big problem, and I'll tell you why. Electrical can cost you quite a bit if you don't have a company that's doing your install that has an in-house electrician. Now, the average electrical costs, and this is an average, everything depends on how far away the electrical panel is, what's available, and that varies from job to job greatly. So I'm going to give you like an average cost of $1,200 to $3,000, depending on if you're on a big lot and you're running it a long ways, you need power all the way to the back of some acreage, then that's going to be more money. And if it's a duplex, you're going to need two separate circuits. That's what I recommend. Put them each on their own circuit, so that way if one fails, the other doesn't go out either. Now, in this contract, there's no electrical included, which means you're going to be left with what? An extension cord. Here, take your extension cord and run it to wherever, your shed, your garage, the back patio deck that has an outlet. So that's not very professional, and that's not very practical. So you're going to have to bring in an electrician after this work is done. All right, everybody, until the next video.